Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 54th... Daniel, hey! Daniel, what are you doing?
Well, there's something in the sky tonight, and I just want to look at it,
Well, it's 5 p.m. and there's a ceiling above us. What sky are you looking at?
Lucinda, ceiling, no ceiling, you gotta use your imagination. All about the creativity.
Alright, that's great and all, but, we have a show.
Oh, right. Lunar. Gotcha. I'll put this away for now. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 54th Annual Lunar New Year Gala. We are live from the University of Washington in Seattle. My name is Lucinda, and this is my co-host Daniel. This year's gala is a little bit different than others, but nonetheless, we have an exciting show in store for you all tonight. We are incredibly excited to be featuring CSAs from universities across the continent, made possible only through this year's online format. This year's stream is filled with acts and workshops demonstrating various aspects of Chinese culture with a variety of talent.
大家晚上好，欢迎收看第54届春节联欢晚会。这里是华盛顿的现场直播，我是陈新义，站在我身旁是我今晚的搭档罗启达。今年的春晚与其他年不一样，我们非常荣幸能够邀请到不同北美大学的中华同学会参与本次春晚，希望通过直播可以宣传中国文化的多彩魅力。
But first, let's welcome up this year's CSA President Ben Yu for a few words.
首先，让我们有请今年中华同学会的主席刘仁川给开场发言。
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and I hope that you enjoy the show. Now, Lunar New Year is all about looking towards the future and wishing good fortune and prosperity to our family and loved ones. So if you're at home tonight with your family, cherish the time that you have with them. Show them the love and appreciation that they've showed you for all these years. And even if you're across the country or across the world, find a way to close the distance between you and them, even just by a tiny bit. Now, I'd like to thank American Campus Communities, Funds on Delivery, and Boiling Point for sponsoring this event. We could not have pulled off this show without their support, so thank you so much to them for allowing our transition into a virtual event to be as smooth as possible. Now, I actually want to take this time to address something that's a little bit more serious. You may have learned about the spike in anti-Asian crimes that have recently occurred, and like you, it pains me and it angers me to see Asians, especially the elderly that we revere and respect so deeply, being attacked in broad daylight across the country. And while the spike in crimes has certainly been fueled by the hysteria of COVID-19, this isn't just a recent issue. Anti-Asian racism has existed in the United States for over a century, and the fact that it is so rarely addressed reflects how little it matters to the general public. So let's make something clear here. Asian Americans, we are not a model minority. The Asian American experience is something profoundly unique, and it cannot be summed up into a single sentence or a single paragraph even. We won't stand for others writing a false narrative of our role and representation in this country, so we need to take ownership and write it ourselves. And with that being said, during this Lunar New Year, take the opportunity to start a conversation with someone or take some time to reflect on your perceptions of identity. If you're part of the Asian American community, use your voice and speak up for others that are unable to. And if you don't feel comfortable doing so, that's fine. Share your support in a way that makes you feel comfortable. However, if you aren't Asian or you were not previously aware of this issue, take some time to learn more about the history of Asian Americans in the United States, or educate yourself on this seldomly addressed topic. I'm sure that you have people around you that are more than happy to open a dialogue about their experiences, so don't be afraid to ask and learn more. But in the end, Lunar New Year is a time to celebrate. However, I also believe that it's a time to reflect. I hope that on top of the happiness and good fortune that you find, you're also able to find your voice and take pride in your identity this year. Your identity is something that no one can ever take away from you. Thank you so much again for tuning in. 新年快乐, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you, Ben. So, Lucinda, why are we here?
What do you mean? We're emceeing. We kind of have to be here.
I mean, what's really the big deal with Lunar?
Oh, so that's what you meant. Well, for us here at CSA UW, Lunar is one of our biggest events of the year. And if you've been to our previous galas, You know that we rent out one of the largest auditoriums on campus. There's food, activities, but most importantly, the amazing performances. And each year has its own unique charm. I mean, I could go on and on about my experiences with Lunar, but what about you, Daniel? What do you know about Lunar?
Well, I'm no history major, but by the name you can tell the holiday goes by lunar calendar. It starts on a new moon on the first day of the first lunar month and ends 15 days later on the full moon. Or according to our typical calendar, it started yesterday. But I always forget what animal we're on.
Animal? Don't you mean Zodiac?
Oh, right, yeah, Zodiac. Aren't we on like the year of the rat?
Well, yes, if you want to be living in the year of 2020. But according to Chinese tradition, each year is named for one of the 12 animals associated with Chinese zodiac. And this year, it's the year of the ox.
Okay, so I know there's like 12 animals or something like that. So what's the history and characteristics behind each of them?
Yeah, well, I'd love to dive deeper into that, but that's actually something that will be explained later in one of our workshops.
Workshops? Oh, I thought we just had performances this year.
Traditionally, that is the case, but this year, our lovely officers have been working over the course of 2 months to provide workshops that you all can follow along at home.
Oh, so that's what the raffles are for. So for those of you tuning in, we will be raffling off various prizes at the end of the event. This year, we will be giving away Krispy Kreme and Boiling Point gift cards, Yoda and Chewbacca Squishmallows, and finally, Apple AirPods Pros. And just by watching, all of you get one raffle submission.
Participating in workshops is just another way of increasing your chances of winning, so make sure to fill out the Google form in the video description.
今年我们给大家精心选择了一些礼物，希望大家可以踊跃参与。今年的3等奖是 Krispy Kreme 和 Boiling Point 零皮卡，2等奖是 Yoda 和 Chewbacca 毛绒玩具，和我们的头等奖是苹果 AirPods Pros。凡是通过观看我们节目的观众都可以参与摇奖活动。
参加今晚的不同活动是另一种方法，能够增加获胜的机会，请确保填写视频底的 Google Form.
And to start us off, please welcome Nash Fung, who will be performing an interactive magic act.
接下来，让我们有请今晚的第一个表演 Nash Fung， 他带来一场精彩的魔术表演。
Alright everybody, thank you for joining us today at the Lunar New Year Gala. My name is Nash Fung, and in this performance, you will get to follow along and experience magic that will happen in your hands. But let's begin with something that's a little more visual, okay? Now, last year was kind of hard, okay? And 2020, to me, is kind of like this $1 bill right here. So hopefully, in 2021, we can just wipe everything clean to begin with anew and make 2021 a lot more prosperous of a year than 2020. That's my wish I have for everybody, okay? Cool. Now, my friends, over here we got 4 friends. We got Caroline, we got Veronica, we got Triple X, we got my friend Adam right here. They're gonna help me out to facilitate this show right now, okay? Now, everybody at home watching right now, can I have all y'all help me out? Go ahead and lift your right foot off the ground like that much for me will be great, alright? Good. Now, my friends at home, with your right foot, draw a circle over and over and over and over again, and don't stop drawing a circle. In a moment, I'm gonna try to hypnotize you through the screen and make the foot go the other direction. Here's how we do it. Everybody, give me your right finger and point straight forward right now, okay? Good. Now, with your right finger, write the number 6 in the air as big as you can, over and over and over again, and see what happened to your feet, right? Yeah, I see you guys are trying right now. It would absolutely go the other way, so you can learn it for your friends and family, okay? Now, this is a pre-recorded performance so far, but it is very important that my friends here, the 4 of you, can actually hear me. I am using a brand new microphone right here, though. Can you guys hear me perfectly fine? Is it good for you guys? Yeah, awesome, good. Now, in a virtual show though, believe it or not, I won't be able to hear myself. So if this battery dies, you're gonna have to let me know, okay? Or maybe if this microphone right here, if this cable get disconnected, you won't hear from me, you gotta let me know, okay? For example, if this cable over here, yeah? If this cable right here really get disconnected, then it's gonna be... Go ahead and reconnect the cable. That way you can hear me a little better without any technical difficulty, alright? Thank you so much. All right. So now, my friends, remember in the beginning, I told you that this performance, yes, you, everybody watching at home right now, you can follow along and imagine what happened in your hands, okay? This is what I want everybody to do. Can I have y'all bring out your cell phones right now, okay? And what I want you to do is turn it to the camera function on your cell phones, okay? In a minute, I want you to take a photo of me holding onto this mysterious envelope that has a secret inside. Once you take a photo though, I will show you what the secret is later on, okay? So everybody at home right now, follow me. So point the camera toward the screen right now, and on the count of 3, take a photo of me with the envelope over here. 1, and 2, and 3. Get a photo of me right now with the envelope over here. You guys got this, right? Awesome, awesome, good. Put the phone down, don't go nowhere. Now, in a moment, 4 of you over here is gonna help me out. I'm gonna see who is the most intuitive person in a moment though. What I have prepared for y'all today is this, okay? Now, Veronica, Caroline, Triple X, Anna, there are 2 cubes over here on the stand, right? Everybody at home watching right now, I want you to keep one eye on this cube the entire time. This one, on the other hand, one of my 4 helpers today will mix it up into a brand new pattern. Here's how we do it. Now, as I'm twisting and turning it randomly, I'll close my eyes like this. I won't look at the cube at all. At one point, one of you, whoever it is, will simply say stop, and I'll stop mixing it there for y'all.
Oh,
That's very fast. All right, good. Now, who said stop? Who was it that said stop?
that was me.
Anna, lovely, good. Now, Anna, you can say stop any point you want. If you say stop a moment later, I would have made one more turn, and this would look different in pattern. We know that, yeah? Now, I'm always afraid to look, so let me go ahead, open my eyes and see it, how you did. And the pattern, you stop. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, yes, Anna, you were incredible. Anna, you did something amazing over here. Now I will show the rest of the audience what you did, okay? You see, you can stop me at any point you want. This cube, y'all have been looking at this the entire time. Now I'm moving very slowly into the camera for the first time because I don't want you to think I'm moving too fast or switching the cubes or whatnot. But these 2 cubes, believe it or not, yes! Yes, one side of the cube, the one you mixed and the one that was on the stand, have a matching side right there. If that side matches, I'm hoping that, yes, the other side is also gonna be a perfect match. And maybe the 3rd side is, oh my goodness, the 3rd side is also a match. And the 4th side is also a match. And the 5th side is a match. And the last 6 sides is also a match. Every single side is a perfect match. Let's give Anna a big round of applause over here. That was incredible on your part, Anna. That was great, all right? Thank you, thank you. But people often ask me a question is that, hey, Nash, you know, you're so good with cube magic. Can you actually teach me how to solve a Rubik's Cube? Because these things are maddening, right? And the answer is, sadly, I can't teach you how to do it because I don't even know how to solve cubes with my hands. It sounds weird, but watch this cube over here. All mixed up, no hands. 1, 2, 3.
What?
With just the blow, the entire cube is now solved on every single side. That's how I solved it, and I don't even know how that works, okay? So, let's come to the end over here now, though. Now, I do understand one thing, though. You guys have been watching this show on the computer, and what I have realized is that different computers have different resolution, so you might potentially be seeing the show slightly differently from your other friends. For example, my friends on here today, does this look like it is red to you or orange to you? If it's red, go and give me the right hand up. Orange, give me left hand up. And everybody watching at home right now, you can type it in the chat box. Red or orange would be great. So today, I think, oh my goodness, all 4 of my helpers think it's red. That's good, okay? Now, sometimes very busy pattern, like this right here, like the flower, it's kind of hard to see. Does that flower look like it's pink to you or purple to you? If it's pink to you, give me a right hand up, purple, left hand up. And all my audience watching right now, type it in chat box, pink or purple, okay? Is it pink or purple? Oh, wow, you guys all say pink. This is quite interesting. But I'll tell you something right now that might shock y'all. Because the answer is this. This flower is neither pink or purple. And the answer is in the photo that you took in the beginning. Remember you took a photo or maybe your cell phone holding onto the envelope, yeah? Can you bring back the photo on your cell phone right now and take a look at the photo? Yes! Veronica is the one to scream. Yeah. Look into the photo right now. I want the four helpers to show the camera to the show the phone to the camera right now. That way we can see. Yeah, my friend. I wasn't even wearing a floral button-up shirt in the beginning. I was wearing a completely plain black t-shirt, but somehow this changed completely right in front of you. Even though I've been in view the whole time, somehow you missed that, my friend. And that wraps up my performance this year for all my friends in the Washington State community. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Nashville. You guys are amazing. Have a fantastic 2021. Everybody, 春晚快乐. Take care. Woo! Hey, we did it. We did it.
Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Did you see his shirt change? I definitely missed that.
No, yeah, that was absolutely amazing. Wait, did your shirt change?
Magic.
Alright, very cool, Daniel, very cool. But next up, let's welcome one of our very own officers who will be performing a musical solo of herself, The Sounds of the Snow Falling. Please give it up for Melody Zhu.
我们下一个演出是来自我们自己的团队，接下来请欣赏由 Melody Zhu 为我们演唱的《雪落下的声音》。
轻轻落在我掌心，静静在掌中结冰。相逢是前世注定，痛并把快乐尝尽。明明我那么安心，假装那只是叮咛，泪尽也不能相信，此生如纸般薄命。我慢慢地听雪落下的声音，闭着眼睛幻想它不会停。你没办法靠近，绝不是太迫近，只是贪恋窗外好风景。我慢慢地品雪落下的声音，仿佛是你贴着我脚轻轻睁开了眼睛，漫天的雪无尽，谁来陪这一生好光景？明明我那么
Thank you, Melody, for that lovely performance. So, Daniel, what year were you born in?
1999? Why?
Ah, so the year of the rabbit. I hear something about them being pretty easygoing, polite, and skilled at handling relationships with people.
Oh, yep. Where'd you hear that from?
Wait, haven't you looked up your zodiac sign online before? There's certain characteristics that go along with each zodiac sign.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll look it up right now, actually.
Alright, you go ahead and do that. 接下来我们的第一场活动将是有关中国12生肖的解说。
Our first workshop will be walking us through the secrets and characteristics of the Chinese zodiac.
Hi everyone, my name is Veronica.
And I'm Kyle.
And
welcome to Veronica Kyle's Zodiac
Informational Workshop. We have a couple of things planned for y'all today, like talking about the year of the ox, which is this year. Then we'll teach you all a little bit about each zodiac animal while also getting to know our audience, which is all of you watching out there.
And then we'll do a fun hands-on activity where we'll show you how to make a really fast and easy zodiac wheel. And if you want to get an extra raffle entry for a chance to win prizes, remember to participate with us and make your own wheel too.
Exactly. So now we'll dive up and start off by talking about one of the themes of our gala, which is the year of the ox. And as you can see on the slide, if you're born on those years or even this year, then your Chinese zodiac sign would be the ox.
Your lucky colors this year would be blue and yellow, and unlucky colors would be white and green. Your lucky colors are also 1 and 4. Your lucky numbers are 1 and 4, and numbers containing 1 and 4. And your unlucky numbers are 5 and 6, and numbers containing 5 and 6. In addition to the ox, there are also 11 other zodiac animals. So there's one animal for each year in the cycle of 12 years, which means an ox year occurs every 12 years. For example, since this year 2021, the next year the ox will be in 2033.
Now let's go more in depth for each animal and talk about their characteristics. We also would love to get to know more about you, our viewers, right now. So let us know what year you are born in, and if you know what zodiac you are, let us know in the chat down below. The years will also be on the slides. So now let's start with the rat, since it's the first in the order. Your personality is outgoing and cheerful, but you might be stubborn and will hardly listen to advice from others. This will be a pretty lucky year for the rat, but there can still be some ups and downs to watch out for.
Next is the ox. You're stable and are hardly ever affected by environmental changes and other people's judgment, but you may also be very stubborn. The ox will have bad fortune this year since it is the year of the ox, so maybe better to settle down this year and not do anything too crazy.
Next, tigers are strong-willed, regret what they have said, but if their thoughts get rejected, they may respond in an aggressive way. You will also have both good and bad days this year, but if you can relax and condition yourself, then you can have a smooth end to the year.
Next, rabbits are easygoing and skilled in handling relationships with people, though sometimes they may be hesitant and not take actions immediately. In 2021, you will have an overall stable year as long as you just maintain the enthusiasm you've had in the past.
Next, dragons are ambitious, adventurous, and have innate luck, though sometimes dragons can be arrogant, which keeps people away from them. 2021 is a mixed year for dragons because although there are certain opportunities in their careers, just a little carelessness is likely to cause adversity.
Most of the time, the snake's personality is nonchalant and people will feel comfortable talking to them. This year will be generally good for those born in the year of the snake, so no matter what you do, it can be rewarded.
Horse personalities are usually friendly and generous and can survive a lot of obstacles without help from others. But some of them can be bad at keeping secrets, which may cause later failures. The horse's luck for 2021 is not so good because there will be many ups and downs.
Goats or sheep are usually very quiet and gentle, holding yourself aloof from the world. You can also be indecisive and timid. 2021 is a year that requires special caution for goats or sheep because your career and financial fortune this year are mostly unfavorable.
Next, monkeys have a strong curiosity and always try their best to help others in daily life. They are also very lively, which tends to lead to their impatience. You can also be indecisive and timid. This year will be a generally good year for monkeys and will have great luck in their careers in the first half of 2021.
Roosters are deep thinkers and honest, but sometimes may be critical and think they're always right. The overall luck of roosters in 2021 is relatively stable as long as you work hard.
Dogs have straightforward personality traits and also know how to keep secrets and inspire other people's confidence. They sometimes can find fault with many things. In 2021, their luck is relatively flat, and this is partly because the dog is more conservative in personality and never considers risky things.
Finally, pigs are honest, calm, and have a strong heart. They're quick-tempered but hate arguments. They may also not be very good at communicating. Academically, pigs are in good shape this year. If you study hard, you can get good returns. But remember to pay attention to your health.
Awesome. So those are all the 12 animals of the Chinese Zodiac. So I hope you have all gained a better understanding of each animal and a little bit of your personality. Now we will be doing a fun activity where we're going to make a really fast and simple Zodiac wheel calendar. The supplies that we'll be needing are 2 pieces of paper, a pen or scissors, a pen or a pencil, and either a paper fastener, paper clip, or tape. So if you want to make this with us, grab the supplies needed and follow along. Okay, Kyle, you ready? Nice. Okay, so get the 2 pieces of paper and stack them together. And then you fold in half like this. Now we are going to cut a semicircle on the side with the crease. And you can cut it as big or small as you'd like, but bigger will probably be easier for what we do later. So try to aim to cut for a perfect circle. So if you have something that's a circle shape, you can trace it too before cutting. So now after cutting, you will have 2 circles of the same size. Take one of the circles for now, and you can leave the other on the side. Next, since you already have this crease, you fold the circle in half. And then you fold it again in half. And then you fold it into thirds, so just past halfway, but not all the way. And then you can fold it again over like this until you get a cone shape. So yeah, you can look at Kyle's screen and you have a cone shape now. And then so when you unfold the paper, now the creases will now make 12 triangle shapes. This is a circle where we will be writing down the order of the Chinese zodiac animals. So get your pen or pencil and choose any triangle to start at. Since this is the year of the ox, we will start by writing ox on the top, so you have space down below to draw a picture. So going clockwise, we will label the rest of the zodiac animals. So it will be the tiger next, then the rabbit, dragon. After the dragon is the snake, and then horse, goat, the monkey, rooster, dog, pig, and then lastly the rat. So now that we've finished labeling, get the other circle that you put on the side here and also your scissors. We are going to cut one triangle approximately the same size as each of the triangles on the other circle. So after you cut it, it will look something like this. So it kind of looks like Pac-Man. So now as you can see, if you put the circle over the labeled one, it will isolate one zodiac animal. Just like this. So that's where the ox comes in. And then this is how you will know which zodiac animal it is the year of. So now this is where the paper fastener would come in handy. But if you don't have a paper clip, or if you don't have one, a paper clip or tape would work too. If you have a paper clip, you can just fasten the circles together, and then every year you can just turn the circle. If you're using tape, you can just tape the 2 circles together, and then as you can see is the year of the ox, and then every year you can just take it off, turn it around, and then stick it back on until it's on the next zodiac animal. So that's basically it, and you can decorate it however you want, and also label a title on the front of the circle. For example, Kyle's zodiac wheel, you can write Kyle's Chinese zodiac wheel calendar, just like that. And you can go back and draw pictures for each zodiac animal and also color it if you want. And if you want to be entered into the raffle or get an extra raffle entry, you can take a picture of the zodiac wheel you made and submit it to the Google form in the link. The link will be in the chat down below. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the Lunar New Year Gala. Bye. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Kyle and Veronica, for that very educational workshop. We can see in the chat that we have some bunnies, dogs, and horses. Lucinda, aren't you the year of the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard from Kyle and Veronica, they're adventurous, ambitious, and have innate luck.
And?
Innate luck? So I was wondering if you could possibly, maybe, potentially win me a raffle.
Wait, but MCs can't even enter Raffle.
What do you mean? I've already submitted like 666 times.
Daniel, that's not even how you enter.
How do you enter?
Well, just by watching, you get one submission. And through participating in the multiple workshops, that's another submission. So make sure to fill out the Google form in the video description.
Alright, looks like I have to redo all those submissions. But before I do that, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Fun Delivery. Make sure to use the code UWCSA when you create an account and receive a $10 restaurant credit to use whenever you want. Alright, let's move on to our next act. Please give it up to Huayin Dance Performing Arts Group.
接下来让我们有请花音 Dance Performing Arts Group。
脱掉漂亮却磨脚的高跟鞋，锁门宽臀配对喧哗的世界，素净一张脸，收敛了眉眼，今日也经过春天。未完成的恋情停在回车键，还关心的人像风筝断了线，说过的再见，也就再也没有见。笑里融的甜，美丽过的线，不是缘就是劫。男人最新鲜，女人就安全，不过人心若变。开始总是小手切切心心念念语，请和我言，然后总要轻轻牵牵跳跳渐渐离，曾和我写，最终总会走到担心心点点滴，也和我愿，爱风越善变，荆棘丛生的冷天。再过3、5年，等时过境迁，会放下吗？仍在纠结的牵连，从细枝末节，不心疼余年，摆不平的，搞不定的，全都交给时间。最能抵挡爱情的风眼，定的远距，人都难免。最难舍弃过去的负担，是命缘分，时过难全。变了一直无趣的空间，全是后悔，寂寞的夜。爱一场风月，岁月里惊鸿一瞥。你就是风月，是心事的另一边。
Thank you, Huayin Dance Performing Arts Group.
Wow, the performances so far have been just amazing. I wonder what else is in store for us.
Let me give you a hint. It is an instrument.
Cool. Is it the cello? The piano?
You're getting warmer. Think more unique.
Unique. The bongos.
Nope. Nope, you just got ice cold. Like it's wooden, long, you can pluck it. Think of a Chinese instrument.
Oh, yeah, no, right, of course. The guzheng. Bongos were way off.
Yep, I agree. 接下来让我们有请下图古筝。
Now, let's give a warm welcome to Seattle Guzheng Academy. Seattle Guzman Academy, for that wonderful piece.
Ta-da!
What are you doing with those again?
What do you mean? There's something in the sky tonight.
Okay. Anyway, are you gonna introduce the next workshop?
Oh, right. Our next workshop is a wonderful storytelling reenactment of The Cowherd and the Weaver Girl. Keep your eyes out for something in the sky.
我们下一场活动将是牛郎织女的故事重演。
Hi everyone, welcome to our Lunar workshop. As you may have heard earlier in our program, the theme of this event is Stars Part, which is connected to the story of the Cowherd and the Weaver Girl, or 牛郎织女. This is one of the most well-known Chinese traditional folktales and tells the love story between a cowherd, 牛郎, and a weaver girl, 织女.
There are actually many variations of this folktale, and today we'll be showing you a reenactment of one of these variations. For your Raffle submission, we'd like you to keep track of how many magpies show up throughout this reenactment. This is an example of what you'll be looking out for. Good luck, and Happy Lunar New Year.
天河长时任显会，秋至则分明。纵被微云掩，终能永夜清。寒星动双缺，半月照边城。牛女年年度，何曾风浪生。
Once upon a time, there was a young cowherd called Yulang. Every day, he had to do hard work from morning to night. Get up before daybreak, light fires, cook and wash. His cruel sister-in-law gave him many impossible tasks. One day, the sister-in-law said, "Today, when you go out with the water buffaloes, be sure to bring all 10 of them home, or never come back again." Since his brother only had 9 water buffaloes, Yulang realized he was being thrown out. Steeped in sorrow, Yulang wandered the forests and mountains of the countryside, looking for a 10th water buffalo so he may return home. In despair, he collapsed under a tree, hungry and homesick. Just as he was about to give up hope, an old man with a flowing white beard came up to him and asked him, "Young man, what are your sorrows?" "My sister gave me 9 water buffaloes and told me not to come back until I have 10, Yulang replied. The old man smiled and said, "Don't be sad, for I know that over the 7th mountain in the 7th forest, there is an old water buffalo who is wounded. If you cure him, he will come back with you." So Yulang dried his tears and set out to find the old water buffalo. He traveled far and wide through the thick forest and through the high mountains, and finally found the old water buffalo. The old water buffalo was very ill. Yulang tended him, feeding him for 3 days with the freshest grass he could find. On the 3rd day, the water buffalo said, "I was once a star, but because I offended the king of heaven, I was thrown down to earth. I can only be healed by the dewdrops of 1,000 flowers." Yulang was filled with compassion for the water buffalo, so he collected the dew from 100 flowers every day for a month, and slept by the water buffalo's side every night. At last, the water buffalo was nursed back to health, and Yulang joyfully herded all 10 water buffaloes home. When Yulang reached home, his sister-in-law had no choice but to take him in again. Yet she was even more cruel to him, making him do hard work from morning to night, get up before daybreak, carry water, light fires, cook and wash every day. However, Yulang was happy, for he had the company of the old water buffalo. One day, the old water buffalo said, "Yulang, you are a virtuous young man, and I want to see you happy. The king of heaven has 7 daughters, and the youngest is the most talented and beautiful. Go to the stream today, take her wings, and she will be your wife." Yulang followed the water buffalo's instructions and went down to the stream. There he saw 7 fairies. When he saw the youngest fairy, he hid her wings. When the other fairies saw Yulang, they put on their wings and flew away, but the youngest could not. Yulang approached her and asked her to be his wife. The youngest daughter, Zhinu, whose name means Weaver Girl, looked at the young cowherd and agreed. As time went on, Yulang and Zhinu fell deeper in love with each other. He tended the buffaloes while she wove beautiful clothes in their small cottage, and the small family lived a blissful life together. However, the king of heaven realized that the colors of the sky were not as beautiful as before, and he asked his mother, Wang Mu Niang Niang, to look for his missing daughter. Wang Munyang saw the happy family and flew into a rage. She was determined to snatch Junyu away and force her to weave the cloth of the sky again. Just then, the old water buffalo said to the cowherd, "You have treated me well in this life. Now I must die, and you must take my skin and make a pair of shoes, for with my skin you will be able to fly." Niulang was overcome with sorrow, but agreed to take the water buffalo's skin. Wang Wunyang descended from the heavens in a rage and snatched Junyu into the sky to the sounds of her weeping husband and children. Niulang cut the water buffalo skin into a pair of shoes and ran up into the clouds after her. He got closer and closer to Junyu until they are merely a hand's breadth apart. At that moment, Wang Wunyang threw down her diadem, and it changed into a vast river of stars, forever separating the two lovers. Niulang looked across the river at Junyu. The river is what we call the Milky Way. Moved by the true love of Niulang and Junyu, the magpies decided to form a bridge across the Star River once a year, on the 7th day of the 7th month, so that the two lovers and their children may meet again.
I don't know about you, Lucinda, but that was some Oscar-worthy acting. Thank you everyone who acted in that engaging workshop, and we hope for those of you following along at home, you were able to count how many magpies there were. And as a reminder, to enter in the raffle, make sure you fill out the Google form in the video description linked below.
Oh, so wait, is that what you meant by there's something in the sky tonight?
Yeah, I told you, Niulang and Junyu.
Wait, but there's still a ceiling above us, and it's not the 7th day of the 7th month.
Lucinda, creativity. Sheesh.
Okay, sorry. Alright. Well, next up, let's welcome one of our CSA alumni officers, Simon Wu, who will be performing Let's Fall in Love for the Night and 梦伴.
下面让我们用掌声有请 Simon Wu 带来的歌曲表演 Let's Fall in Love Tonight and 梦伴.
Hello everyone, I'm Simon Wu, and I'm so glad to perform for Lunar again this year. I hope everyone is doing fine this special year. Today I have two covers to share. These two covers are like two small music videos which were all performed, recorded, filmed, and edited by myself. The first song is called Let's Fall in Love for the Night. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I'll know every line. I'm a boy that your boy, hope that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, that noise. I know better how to call you mine. You need to pick me up, I'll be there in 25. I like to push my luck, so take my hand, let's take a drive. I've been living in the future, hoping I might see you sooner. I want you to ride a shotgun on you when the got right. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I'll know every line. I'm a boy that your boy, hope that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, that noise. I know better than to call you mine. I love you when you talk that nerdy. When our tongue is talking 30. We're making money but we're saving it. This talk is cheap and we talk a lot of it. You won't stay with me, I know, but you can let away with me till you go. And before your kisses turn into bruises, I don't want it. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song
You can bet I'll know every lie. 'Cause I'm a boy that you're boy, hope that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys and noise. I know better, I know about her, I know better than to ever call you mine.
So that is my first cover. I hope you're all fine with my messy editing. And the next one is a Cantonese song. I have to clarify that I don't know how to speak Cantonese at all, so please bear with my poor pronunciation. And this second video is also quite special because I not only did a cover, but I also edited a lot of different pieces of what I experienced and recorded in UW and in Seattle in the past 3 years. I put those pieces in my second video. This song is called Mong Bon or Dream Partner.
做個二兩心相親，一對小情人，沉默期擁吻的干一切的冰與冷，萬里這北風輕輕地飄起長長裙，多溫馨生理，風中那小仙通理，從情了失意的我將一切都退棄，再到這風中心中，竟仿似心痕離離，然後再憶記起當晚跟你在這裏，心呢生暗中，急促的心早已失氣，失氣已破碎，不可以再追，所以 Don't worry。Don't worry, baby。今天星閃閃，剩下那北風中，漆黑中帶着淚，凝當天跟他一起的每天。今天星閃閃，剩下那漆黑中，北風中帶淚悼念貪天的傷，婚姻追也不見，一切已失氣，不可以再追。常常流失你的我，將一切都退棄，再到這風中心中，竟仿似心痕離離，然後再憶記起當晚跟你在這裏，心呢生暗中，急促的心早已失氣，失氣已破碎，不可以再追，所以 Don't worry，Don't worry, baby。今天星閃閃，剩下那北風中，漆黑中帶着淚，凝當天跟他一起的每天。今天星閃閃，剩下那漆黑中，北風中帶淚悼念貪天的傷，婚姻追也不見。 今 已失氣，不可以再追，一切已失氣。
So that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed my covers. Stay safe and Happy New Year. 最后祝大家新年快乐，牛年大吉，拜拜。
Thank you, Simon. Wow, we definitely have some talented officers and alumni at CSA, don't we, Daniel?
Yeah, and that's not even all the talented officers we have. Not only can they sing, but they can also dance. Fun fact, this next officer also performed at Lunar.
Wait a minute, who's the next act?
And for the next act, please welcome one of our own very talented dancers, Vanessa Lee.
下面有请我们中华同学会最有天分的舞蹈家 Vanessa Lee。
Thank you, Vanessa. I did not know it was even humanly possible to move that way. For our next segment, we'll be showcasing videos from our external CSA partners about what Chinese Lunar New Year means to them. We would like to give a special shout out to Seattle University and University of British Columbia.
接下来有请北美的 CSA 视频来讲解新年对他们的含义。我们要特别的感谢西雅图大学的 CSA 和不列颠哥伦比亚的CSA。
Hi everybody, my name is Hope.
Hello, my name is Katie.
Hi, my name is Chanel.
My name is Tyler Lamb.
My name is Shirley.
My name is Donna.
My name is Darwin, and I bring greetings from Seattle University CSA.
On a topic about what Chinese New Year means to me is that it means having a fresh start and making new decisions.
Chinese New Year's is a time to get together with family, catch up, talk, and have a meal together.
To me, the main point of New Year's is family time. I live at home with my family, and I still see them every day. But New Year's is just another excuse for us to spend time with each other.
What I really enjoy is the time that I get to spend with my family, sharing a meal, bringing in some new good luck and some hopes for the upcoming year.
Something that my family and I do every year for New Year's is that we usually go to a big restaurant with a bunch of family and friends.
One family tradition we have is we would go out and eat every year. So we would go to like Fortune Garden, Harbor City, or Honey Court to go and eat in the International District, Chinatown.
Baking duck, bird's nest soup, and a whole steamed fish for good luck are dishes that we often have.
And we also just eat a good meal with all of our family and friends, and we pass out red envelopes.
Some things that we enjoy eating, usually my mom likes to make tangyuan early in the morning for breakfast. We have that with jujube in like a soup, so red bean soup.
One of my favorite New Year's traditions is making gao with my family. We do it every year, and we usually give it away as gifts to our other Chinese relatives and friends.
Another thing that my mom really likes to make, and I make with her, is like a little tradition. We make danjiao, where it's like a little egg omelet, and we put in like meat. Usually put it alongside some noodle and some soup.
One of my favorite foods to eat during Chinese New Year is sweet dumplings. In my family's tradition, sweet dumplings means happiness. What is one of your favorite food to eat during Chinese New Year?
And although my family isn't too auspicious, we have 2 rules. We never wash our hair, and we never do house cleaning on Chinese New Year's to avoid bad luck.
You also can't forget red envelopes.
When I was younger, I would wait for these every year, and my parents, they would confiscate these from me.
As a kid, this was my only income growing up, but now it has a more symbolic meaning, and I just see it as a blessing of good luck. Regardless though, the money is still nice.
And one interesting thing about New Year's is you don't stop getting lacy until you're married, so don't let your parents cheap out on you and not give you lacy. And with that, have a great New Year, everyone. Gong Hei Fa Choi and Xin Nian Kuai Le.
And best wishes for 2021.
Hi everyone, my name is Ina and I'm part of the UBC CSA. As you guys may know, food is a huge part of the Chinese New Year celebration. And this year we asked University of British Columbia students the types of food that they eat, as well as its significance. My family eats noodles as a symbol for longevity, also known as changshou mian. These noodles are longer than your typical noodles, and they symbolize a long life. Hope you guys get the chance to try. And now we'll take a look at what the other members of the UBC CSA eat during this time. Happy New Year!
Hi everyone, my name is Justine, and we eat dumplings on Chinese New Year. Used to symbolize wealth, as they resemble the shape of gold ingots, me and my siblings would always fight over them to see who got to eat the most. Now that I know how to make them, it isn't so much about who eats the most, but that feeling of fulfillment when making dumplings together. Hope you guys also try making dumplings, and wish you all a happy Chinese New Year.
新年快乐，新年快乐。
Hi, my name is Janice, and for Chinese New Year, my family eats hot pot. Hot pot is really flexible, diverse, and it's easy to make without requiring too much cooking skills. Hot pot brings together an entire family and to celebrate as one at the dinner table. It's really delicious, so I hope everybody can try some. Happy New Year!
Hey, my name is Brandon. I'm an events executive for the UBC CSA team. For Chinese New Year, my family likes to eat lots of oranges and pomlos. Oranges are said to bring good luck and fortune for the new year, as its pronunciation is really similar for the word for success. Pommelos, on the other hand, are said to bring continuous prosperity, and so the more pommelos you eat, the more wealth you'll gain.
Hi guys, I'm Tina from UBC CSA, and one of my favorite snacks to have on Chinese New Year is the dried guiyuan. They taste so good and they're so addicting. And the name itself symbolizes family reunion, which is the most important aspect of Chinese New Year celebration. 新年快乐!
Hi! So every Chinese New Year, my family and I like to have tongyun. And here is the sesame flavored tongyun that we usually have for Chinese New Year. As you may know, tongyun usually symbolizes union, family, and togetherness.
合家歡樂，團團圓圓，新年快樂，恭喜恭喜！
Hi, I'm Dennis, and on Chinese New Year, I like to eat some of that nian gao sweet rice cake because not only is it delicious, but it's associated with the saying nian gao, which roughly translates to going higher year after year, and that could refer to your money, your stocks, your grades, pretty much anything. And really hope you guys get a chance to try it. Happy Chinese New Year!
Hi everyone! Happy Lunar New Year from Vancouver, Canada. It's the year of the ox this year. I hope everyone has a wonderful day with their family and loved ones. 新年快乐，新年快乐! Bye!
So how are your drawing skills, Daniel?
That's pretty random, but pretty bad. Why?
Perfect, because our next workshop will be featuring a drawing scene from the Cowherd and Weaver Girl.
我们下一个活动是绘制牛郎织女的一个场景。
Hey everyone, thanks for attending Lunar so far. I'm Jess, and today Jenny and I will be leading the scene drawing workshop, and we'll be drawing a scene from the Cowherd and Weaver Girl story.
If you need a brief refresher of the story, basically the magpies of the world decide to form a bridge across the Star River on the 7th day of the 7th month, and this allowed Niulang and Junior to meet again, along with their children.
We'll be doing a digital rendition of the drawing, but you can follow along using any drawing method that you'd like. If you want to follow along digitally, we recommend that you go to kleki.com, that's KLEKI.com. But if you want a physical drawing, all you need to do is grab a piece of paper.
So we encourage you guys to follow along so that you increase your chances at winning at the raffle. And once you're done with your art, make sure to submit it through the Google form in the chat. Alright, so we're going to start with the first layer. So on the first layer, we're going to draw the background. So on the bottom right, make sure you select the second circle icon, and then you'll choose what color you would like to use. Here I'm doing a blue color for the night sky, and it doesn't have to be neat, just play around with it. And you can follow the size and opacity I chose, but honestly it doesn't really matter what you do, it's just anything you would like. Now I'm going to go in with white and create clouds, and also, like I said, adjust the size and opacity of your brush and just play along with it basically. Like, wow, the clouds are forming. Very nice. Okay. So now we're going to create a new layer, and we're going to do this by clicking on the layer button and then pressing the plus icon, and you're going to go back to the brush setting, and we're now going to create the bridge. So you're just going to choose a darker hue of the color you use for the background. I'm going to use a dark blue, and on the bottom right, select the first circle icon for the solid brush now. Here I'm just drawing 2 lines, and I'm going to fill in the lines. And I'm also going to add some posts and ropes on the bridge. And if you ever make a mistake, instead of erasing, you can always just press the undo button on the top right corner, the arrow key. Okay, now we're going to create a third layer. We're creating layers just because in case you mess up and you want to erase, you won't erase like the previous layers that you've been working on. So creating layers makes it like safer. But with this new third layer, we're going to draw the two lovers. And you just need to draw like the silhouette for both of them. It can honestly just be like a simple stick figure. But I'm just going to add a little more details to the stick figures. So I'm first going to draw Zhinyu. And again, if you mess up, you can always just press the undo button, which is the top right corner. So here I'm drawing her gown. I'm trying to make it kind of flowy. Okay, the gown's done. Now I'm gonna add some details for her hair. Okay, and now I'm gonna draw Yolong. And he's gonna be a bit taller than her, so I'm gonna make his face like a bit higher. And I know they don't have hands right now, but I'm going to be drawing those in last, so don't worry about it. And he also has like a bun on top, so I'm going to draw a bun for him. And now I'm going to draw the hands. It's just really simple, just basically just two rectangles. And now you're done with the lovers.
So right now the bridge looks a little awkward, but we're gonna work and fix that next by going to the second layer. And so then you want to select the second circle icon on the bottom left and then choose white to go cover the bridge. and then adjust the opacity as needed to make it look more like clouds again. So we're gonna add in some clouds a little bit on both sides. And like feel free to like add as many or as little as you want. This is just to add some more depth to it. Alright, so then the final step is that we're going to add a moon. And we chose to do that on level 1, just so it's in the background. And so you can just get your brush size to be super big, and then you add it, and their silhouettes are really highlighted. And now, there you go, you have a moon. Easy. Then if you want, you can add a few stars in the background. Just for some more details.
It gives the drawing a pop. Looks good.
Yeah, stars apart. All right, and there you have it. Your drawing is pretty much complete. And remember, if you want to save your drawing, you just should go to File, and you want to click Save, and be sure to upload your drawing into the Google form to receive your 2 raffle tickets.
We hope you guys all participate so you guys can win these cool prizes.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure my drawing skills improved by tenfold thanks to that workshop from Jess and Jenny.
No, yeah, that was an excellent drawing. Like, did you see the moon? The moon just popped out. Incredible.
And just as a reminder for the raffle submission, make sure to submit your rendition or drawing in the Google form in the video description.
提醒大家一下，对于摇奖活动，请发送您绘画图片，并在视频底下填写 Google Form. So Lucinda, didn't you perform at Lunar the previous 2 years? Are we going to see a special appearance again?
No, but you will get the next best thing. My brother.
Your brother plays erhu?
Yeah.
Okay then. Be honest. Who's better?
Well, actually, I'll let the audience be the judge of that. Please welcome Sean Liu, who will be performing the erhu on a fusion piece he composed himself, Canon Rock in D.
接下来，让我们有请上流带来的二胡表演 Canon Rock in D. Thank you, Sean. Now I really want to watch you play. Tech, do we have time for that?
No. Alright, let's introduce the next act. For our next performance, please welcome Mach 5 Lion Dance Group.
下面让我们用掌声有请 Mach 5团队带来的舞狮表演。
Thank you, Mach 5 Lion Dance Group, for that incredible performance. Daniel, what are you doing?
Well, our next workshop is paper cutting, and I wanted to get a head start, but I didn't have paper, so this was the next best thing I could find.
Okay, well, how about you go ahead and put that away, and let's leave it to the experts. Next up, we'll have some CSA officers introducing what paper cutting is.
我们下一个活动将会带来剪纸。
Welcome to the Lunar New Year Gala paper cutting workshop. Today we're going to start off by cutting the Chinese character for spring, or Chun.
So Chun, this signifies the start of the spring season, which comes every Lunar New Year. In China, the Lunar New Year brings the start of the new season, creating traditions of cleaning and preparing for the new year. And so now we're going to start our first craft. First off, you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to make it into a square. So you're going to take it and you're going to align the edge in the corner. You make the crease, it'll have a nice point, crease nice and good. And then over here, you're going to crease along this line so you can get rid of this extra paper. Like that. And then you can flip it on the back and fold it the same. Crease this one. And then you're going to be cutting this flap off. Cut. Next, we're going to be folding the paper. So what I like to do is I like to fold it in half so that all the points line up and I have another triangle. And then I'm going to stick my hand into this pocket and push open so that these points will now align. So if you need to see that again, it goes from like open to sticking your hand in here and taking this point so it aligns with this one. Crease it, and then you're gonna flip it over. Make sure it's nice and creased, and you're gonna do the same thing. So stick your hand inside, make this point align with this one. So just like this, crease it. And then the next step is you're just gonna fold it in half. So you're going to take one end and you're just gonna fold it up, all the way up. And now you'll have your open edges on the right side. So these are the open flaps. And this side is gonna be all of the folded edges on the left, just like that.
Now I'm gonna walk us through how to do the actual cutting part. So again, like Janet said, make sure the open side is on the right and not on the left. If you put it like flipped, you'll just end up with a pretty snowflake like that, which is fine, but not what we're looking for. So with this closed edge, we're gonna take our pencil and first draw a little rectangle right here. You can shade it in. Then another rectangle right here, shade it in. And then we're gonna do like this smiley face type thing and then shade it in. So now we have 3 rectangles right here on this side. And then we're gonna go back on this side and go make this kind of shape. So like an L basically. And then going on this side, we're going to draw a rectangle here and shade it in, and then another rectangle here, and then a little triangle right here and shade it all in. And we can shade this part in too because these are the parts that we're gonna cut. And now all we have to do is cut. So we're gonna cut them all out. Now that we're done cutting, make sure to save these scraps for later. So we're gonna put them to the side. So we're gonna open it all up and then we're gonna fold it the other way. So now it looks like a cool snowflake. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of these sides and we're gonna crease on like the open rectangles so that after we've creased each of the open rectangles, we end up with a twin. So I'm gonna crease this one, and then crease this one, and then crease this one, so that you end up with 4 twins like that. And then, this is the part that's a little bit more tricky. With these 4 twins, so you now see that there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're gonna take each of these twins and line them up and staple them. So I'm gonna take, these 2 are next to each other, so I'm gonna take these, the rear part, and we're gonna take these and line them up and just, you can either staple or glue or tape, whatever you have, but we're gonna staple them. So I'm gonna staple that, and then now these 2 are stapled together, and I'm gonna take it and connect it to the next one. So now I staple these 2 together, and I staple these 2 together, and then the last one, I stapled these 2 together. What we should end up with is something that looks like this, that stands up and it's a twin.
So if you want to hang your twin, all you can do is just open it up and you'll see this little hole right in between. You can thread a string through it and then make a loop and you're all done.
Man, all of this paper cutting has gotten me hungry.
Whoa, me too.
Well, that's perfect because our next activity is making dumplings out of paper though. Dumplings have been believed to symbolize prosperity because they look like Chinese currency or yuanbao.
So now we're back and we have to fold another square. So we're gonna take our rectangular paper and we're gonna fold it again so that we can make a square. And then you're going to crease it. And again, you're gonna fold along this line. Fold it up. And then you're gonna fold it over, so you fold back along this line. Crease it, and so you can cut off this extra flap. Okay, so now you have a square, or very close to a square. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open it up, and you're going to take this point and fold it up to this point. And I'll line them up, make a good crease across the bottom, and now you're going to have these two diagonals. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one point, fold it up to the center of the paper so it aligns, fold it, you're going to turn, and you're going to do the same to each of the four corners. So then you get something that looks like this, which is essentially just a smaller square. Okay, close enough. So now all the points are going to the center, and the next step is you're going to be folding in these edges in just a little bit, the same amount across the board. So you're going to do this corner just a little bit, you're going to fold this corner in a little bit, the next corner in a little bit, and then the last corner in. And there you have your dumpling wrapper.
Yay! So now that we have our wrapper, remember taking the scraps that we saved from before, we're going to use this as filling now. So I'm just going to rip it into smaller pieces so that we can have a more mixture. We can also use some of this that we just cut off as some filling. Basically, we're just going to mash it all together into a ball, just like regular dumpling filling. So that way we also have no waste. All right, so now we take the dumpling wrapper. We're gonna put all of the filling in the center, just like how you would make regular dumplings. And then we're gonna fold it over. So we're gonna close it up like that. It's okay if some fall out, just put them back in. So now we're gonna close it up. So I'm just gonna use a stapler again, but again, you can use tape or glue or whatever you have. So now we should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to pleat it just like regular dumplings. So I'm just gonna do it on one side. So you take one side and you push it up to make a crease like that. And then you push it down. So now it looks like a pleat. So then you keep repeating. I'm not very good at it, clearly, but so you should have something that looks like that. And then you do it on the other side as well. So you push it in and you press it down to look like that. And then you can also do it on the other side. So this time taking this side, pushing it in and pressing it down, and taking this side, pushing it in and pressing it down like that. So now we have something that looks vaguely like a dumpling. We're gonna do it on the other side as well. So it should look like that. And then just to secure them, we're just gonna take a stapler again, or glue or tape, just to secure them so that your filling does not fall out. And so now we have the kind of ugly dumpling.
Wow, that looks delicious.
Too bad we can't eat it.
Oh. Well, thank you for joining us and learning more about Chinese culture. Don't forget to clean up like you always do for New Year.
And we also hope that you get to enjoy some real dumplings to eat later too. All right, bye.
Thank you, Audrey and Janet, for leading us through that very cutting, intensive workshop. This is the last workshop for raffle submission, so please fill out the Google form that is going to close at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I think I nailed that one, Lucinda. How did you do?
Yeah, I think I did all right. Yeah.
I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat my disappointments away. Luckily, I can use the code UW from our sponsors at Fun21 to receive a $10 restaurant credit to use anywhere, anytime. So let's go ahead and welcome Annie Lee, who will be performing the song The Prose of My Father.
让我们掌声有请 Anna Lee 带来的歌曲表演《父亲的散文诗》。
天我要去邻居家再借点钱，孩子哭了一整天呢，闹着要吃饼干，蓝色的迪卡上衣通往心里钻，蹲在池塘边上给了自己2拳。这是我父亲日记里的文字，这是他的青春留下来的3本诗。几10年后我看着泪流不止，可我的父亲已经老得像一个人子。1994年Zodiac早已修完，我的老母亲去年离开了人间，女儿夹着马尾辫跑进了校园，可是她最近有点孤单，瘦了一大圈，想一想未来我老吃了一堆就出现，那时的女儿已经会美得很惊艳，有个爱她的男人要娶她回家，可是那这些我却不忍看她一眼。这是我父亲日记里的文字，这是他的生命留下来的3本诗。几10年后我看着泪流不止，可我的父亲已经老得像一张旧报纸，那上面的故事就是一辈子。
Thank you, Annie. Next, we have our partners for CSA at Harvard University and Boston University have prepared videos that showcase what Chinese New Year means to them.
请收看哈佛大学和波士顿大学的 CSA 各自准备了一段视频，来讲解中国新年对他们的含义。
Hey y'all, I'm Ricky, Social Chair of Harvard Radcliffe Chinese Student Association. First of all, thank you so much to CSA UW for hosting this beautiful Lunar New Year event. Chinese New Year means the world to me and my family. It means waking up to burn incense, praying to my ancestors every morning for a whole week, lighting and throwing firecrackers off the balcony, and just so much more. To me, it represents the reunion of family. I know that with everything going on and with the jam-packed events and rituals that come with Lunar New Year, it can just be really hard to just appreciate it in the moment. Because of that, a few of my peers from CSA will talk about what Lunar New Year's means to them. And I hope that this can serve as a wholesome reminder of the deeper meaning of Lunar New Year. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kalis Chu, and I'm one of the former presidents of the Harvard CSA. I think Lunar New Year for me is especially special because, you know, it's one of those times where your Chinese identity is sort of most salient, especially, you know, being in college. I think when you're in high school and in middle school, it's easier because your family is always around and it's sort of hard to forget about your sort of Chinese American background. But when you come to college and, you know, you're separated from your family, you're immersed in this environment with all sorts of different people, you're so busy with all these different things to do and classes, and it's very easy for you to forget about your Chinese American background. And I think when Lunar New Year comes around, and especially for us when we hold our banquet, it's a time for everyone to get together, to hold a celebration, to eat some Chinese food, and to really sort of celebrate this part of our culture, and to remind us about something that is oftentimes difficult to remember in this place that's so diverse and heterogeneous. So that's really what I appreciate Lunar New Year for, especially when we're on campus.
Hi, my name is Chris and I'm the finance coach here at Harvard CSA. Chinese New Year means a lot to me because it's a time when me and all my family in New York can come together. We usually go out for dinner and usually dim sum as well. And yeah, it's just a time all the kids get red envelopes, and basically it's just a really happy time for everyone to come together.
To me, beyond just good food and hanging out with family, Chinese New Year means a lot of WeChat. From WeChat congratulations messages to WeChat calling family members in China, and also to receiving virtual red envelopes.
Oops, sorry about that. I forgot to connect my aux cord. Let's try that again. Hey everyone, my name is Sophia and I'm a CIPM director for Harvard CSA. My favorite part about the Lunar New Year is sitting down with my family for hot pot and watching the Spring Festival Gala on CCTV. To me, Lunar New Year is all about appreciating and celebrating another year with family and loved ones. For my family, the joy of our yearly traditions smooths away the tensions and distance that form from daily life and help us reconnect. After this year of hardship, I hope we all have that opportunity to reconnect and appreciate those around us. Wishing you all a wonderful 2021.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Lin and I am the co-social chair for Harvard CSA. Lunar New Year to me means spending a lot of time with my immediate family and cooking a lot of delicious homemade meals. Since I was born and raised in New York, all of my extended family is in China, and so I usually spend the holiday with my two brothers and my parents. Together we cook a lot of foods. We all hand make jiaozi together and yuanjiao, and we also cook a lot of lobster and other seafood. And occasionally the local university would also host lots of cultural performances and workshops like paper cutting and lantern making, so that is always a lot of fun. And so we hope this video that we put together allowed you guys some insight into how we spend our Lunar New Year's and what it means to us. And we hope each and every one of you are able to find the little joys in your celebrations and to spend a lot of time with your loved ones. And some of the cultural performances and workshops that we put together for you guys, we hope you guys are able to enjoy those with your family. And to have a great holiday season. We are all wishing you guys lots of happiness, joy, prosperity, and warmth this year.
Hi, my name is Allison and I'm a freshman at Boston University, and I'm so excited for my first day as a college student and meeting people from all over the world. Today I'm moving in and will get to meet my new best friend. No matter what happens, college is going to be the best time of my life. Yay!
Oh, shucks. Looks like my roommate left the room. I guess I'll just unpack first.
An hour later.
Hey, is it your birthday today?
Oh my god, yes it is. Would you like to join me?
Oh my god, yeah, thank you. I'll take a seat.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that your birthday today?
Mm-hmm.
You're eating those noodles?
Yeah, what's wrong with these noodles?
Do you see how short these noodles are?
My noodles!
You can't eat these for your birthday.
What the? Where did my noodles?
It's a Chinese superstition, don't you know?
It is?
Yes, you to eat long noodles on your birthday for longevity.
Oh my gosh, for reals? I never knew that.
Yes.
Thank you so much, you bestie! Oh! You really saved my life!
A few moments later.
What are you doing? Putting pillows on my bed?
You can't put your pillows on this side of the bed.
What? Why?
You can't sleep with your head by the door. That's bad luck.
But bestie, I always do that.
It goes against feng shui.
Feng shui? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for telling later though.
Are you sure?
Thanks for telling me.
Suit yourself.
Okay.
A few inches later.
Hey Bessie, ready to sleep?
Yeah, sure. Are you sleeping with your hair wet?
Oh no, what happened now, Bestie?
Don't you know you can't sleep with your hair wet? It's a Chinese superstition.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, Bestie.
Sleeping with your hair wet's gonna get you sick. Didn't your parents ever teach you that, Bestie?
Oh my god, Bestie, I never knew that. I'm so glad I have a roommate like you to tell me all these things. Good night.
The next day.
Alright, first day of classes. I'm so excited to meet my professors. Aw, looks like my bestie already went to her classes. I guess I'll see her later.
Later.
Oh, hey, would you like a flower? Sure. Can I get the white one, please? Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. My loss? What do you mean? This is for my new bestie.
Oh, you don't know? It's a Chinese thing to bring white flowers to funerals.
Oh my gosh, it is? Really? Thank you so much.
Huh?
Wait, would you still like a flower?
One pair of pants later.
Hey, what floor are you?
I'm on the 14th.
You, 14?
Yeah, what's wrong with the 14th?
14 has the number 4 in it, which means death in Chinese, right? I live on the 8th floor, which is a good luck number.
Oh, really? That's so cool. Thanks for telling me. Okay, bye. Wow, I learned so much today. I can't believe there are so many Chinese superstitions that I didn't know about. Maybe tomorrow I'll learn even more.
Happy Lunar New Year!
新年快乐！
新年快樂！
Now Daniel, how are your dancing skills?
Dancing? What is that?
What do you mean? Don't you remember that TikTok we made?
What TikTok?
Tech team, cue the clip.
No hands and no darling, I don't dance. And I'm with Roscoe, I'm with Walker. I think I deserve a chance.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Who is that guy? But what I do remember is that we do have an upcoming dance workshop that will teach us the choreo to some boy group in China called Wavy.
我们下一场活动将会带来中国男团 Wavy 编舞的翻跳。
Hello everyone, this is the last workshop of Lunar. For this workshop, we're going to learn the chorus segment of Wavy's 超时空回 turn back time. For reference, this video is mirrored, so this is my right hand, this is my left hand. I'll show a preview of what the choreography looks like first, and then we'll walk through it together. Let's get started!
5, 4, 3, 2,
to jump with your left foot out, and you're going to push both of your arms outwards like this. Nice. And then after that, you're going to drop, come back up, kick twice. So if you're going to kick behind you with your right leg, and your right arm is going to spin in twice. So kick, and then your right leg's going to come forward, and your arms are going to toss. Next, your left foot's going to come out in front, your right knee's going to go up and then back. So left foot out, right knee up, and then back. And your arms are going to be like front, back, front. So together after the toss. So left, right knee, back. And then your right foot's going to step back, and your left arm's going to swing forward in a thumbs up like this. And then you're going to count to 3. So 2, 3. So your index finger comes out, then your middle finger comes out, and your right hand's just swiping them out. So 1, 2, 3. And then your right hand's going to open into a palm, reach under your left elbow, and then out, twist, and then go up. And then your right leg's going to come forward, and both of your arms are going to swing out like this. After that, your right hand's going to go into a fist, and you're going to collapse in on yourself 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And on the third one, your right hand kind of punches a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. Nice. And then there's going to be a formation change, so you can step how you want. A move after that is your right foot goes back, and then forward, and then back. And your arms are going to follow your feet. So back, forward, back. And then left foot forward, cross your arms. Right foot forward, uncross your arms. And then the next part is sort of complicated, but it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's break it down. Your left hand is going to bend at the elbow, bend at the wrist. Straighten your elbow out, but your wrist is still bent. Flick your hand outward, your palm outward. Flick back in, and then bend back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6, you're doing like a toss with both of your hands. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your right hand is just going to go in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. So clockwise, counterclockwise. Together, both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for your feet, it's going to go left, right, left, right, left, out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And there's a formation change after that, so you just step around, and then you're going to go stop, rewind, turn, back time. So your neck is going to go inwards after they say the word. So stop, rewind, turn, back time. And then next they're going to go stop. So raise your hands like this, 90-degree angle, like stop. And then rewind. They collapse into themselves a little bit. Some of them lift up their left knee. If you want to do that, you can do that too. So stop, rewind, turn, back time. And then there's going to be a part that goes 5, 4, 3, 2. So then they go 5, 4, 3, 2. So your arms are like this, like you're pulling an arrow. Is that how it works? And your left knee is going to come up. So 5, 4, 3, 2. And then next you're going to go hit, 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 hit. So your left shoulder is hitting to your right side, like this. And your torso like leaning back. It's like really cool, like this. And it's the same hitting pattern as your neck before here. So they're going stop, rewind, turn, back time. And your legs are just going to go right, left, right, left. And then next you're going to do another stop. But for this rewind, you're going to roll your hands down your body. So stop, rewind. And for turn back time, they just spin out of frame. So stop, rewind, turn, back time. So let's review from the top. Jump, drop, kick, twice, toss, left, right, left, swipe, 2, 3, under, over, twist, up, out, 1, 2, 3. Formation change, and then back, forward, back, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then stop, rewind, turn, back time. Stop, rewind, turn. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop, rewind, turn, back time. Stop, rewind, turn, back time. Now let's try it with music. This is 70% speed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work! Hope you had a good time learning the chorus of Wavy's Turn Back Time with me, and have a happy Lunar New Year!
Okay, Alicia, go off!
So Lucinda, are you gonna make a TikTok to that?
You know, maybe I will. But before that, let's welcome our final performance of the night. Please welcome Seattle Shaolin Kung Fu Academy.
接下来，让我们欢迎我们当晚最后的一个表演——西雅图少林功夫学院。
无数源远流云长，时代出英雄，为民生海洋，18般技艺，出身犹如花，刀枪剑戟棍，只剩各有长。少林和梅派，太极和武当，流派如繁星，百花尽芬芳。刚中带柔韧，绵里真来藏，力壮敢伏虎，技高震八方。柔如连中线，惊似万仞山，快像穿堂风，轻若云中雁。拳出流星闪，臂飞如钢鞭，腰摆龙蛇舞，目光急如电，目光急如电。风华无 苦，源远流连长，时代拖延者，雷鸣似海洋，芝麻般机灵，出身犹如花，刀枪剑戟棍，只剩各有长，少林和梅派，爱结合武当，流派不翻新，百花尽芬芳，刚公带柔韧，面里真来藏，力壮胆夫虎，技高震八方，练武不练功，到头一场空，就练功自准，勤务理自通，练精还练松，练松更练空，不怕千招会，就怕一招精，就怕一招精。强身又健体，为国不守将，真侠行天下，忠义永担当，修武也修德，浩然也气昂，中华武术有神功，代代当自强，中华武术有神功，代代当自强。 横平渡水，踏雪无痕，万源内方，绵里藏针。力挽狂澜，雷霆万钧，首旋日月，休屯乾坤，休屯乾坤。继长江大河之气，写三山五岳之魂。中华武术展示中华风范，中国功夫凝聚民族精神，精神。推开你的门窗，看到了精美绝伦，走进你的世界，感受了博大精深。跟随你的身影，我领悟出神入化，翻开你的史册，我感悟到奇迹。
牛眼烈焰，八方来财，春光一现，欢乐开怀，吉祥平安，时光不老，爱人常伴，祝你牛年流年连连。
Wow, that was incredible. I definitely would have hurt myself if I attempted any of those. Thank you, Seattle Shaolin Kung Fu Academy. So Lucinda, are we done for the night?
Wait, but what happened to those dance clips that we submitted for a dance video?
Oh, right, that reminds me. We do have one special act left, which is tradition here at CSA UW. Please enjoy the CSA officers performing a dance cover of Uh-Huh by G-Boy Swag.
最后，让我们有请我们 CSA 团队带来的 Uh-Huh 翻跳。
I'm Dr. Lazy， 中文叫懒得理你，客气是代表尊敬，天不怕只怕自己。大话要练习，做不做看我心情。面对所有的质疑，习惯就甘之如饴。吐不出你的嘴，矫情有天花乱坠，不是我的人嘴，没保险的谁打谁。保持这种态度，我很骄傲。随便，OK OK， 再来个下班我都觉得 OK， 随便，要来马上随我都觉得随便，OK OK， 再来不学我都觉得 OK。This is my G-boy swag， 裤头不能太紧，椅子选择坐一半，两眼无神，只需听你讲话会完蛋，跟你一定不用带脑，只要回答好，你只相信自己，别再问我好不好，有问题懒得开口，随便，那前胸脯垫后背，别再才发现自己一天比 成就我的道理。懒不等于堕落，不计较是你不懂。懒始终强行走，越摇越晃越轻松。来成一种艺术，羡不羡慕？我来创造我的时代。你却还是狗熊，阅读不输，准备检查我放大卷。随便随便，管你怎么说，我都觉得随便。OK OK， 在那边下班我都觉得 OK。随便随便，要来马上睡我都觉得随便。OK OK， 在那边不学我都觉得 OK。我随便唱唱，你怕不怕？
Lucinda, you dance so well. You know, all of our officers actually dance really well. You know, we need to go celebrate this. It's absolutely phenomenal. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the Krispy Kreme gift cards and just buy us all donuts.
Wait, you can't do that. We're actually raffling them all to you guys. So we're gonna take a short break as we count up all the raffles. Alright, and the results are in.
Okay, so are you sure I can't use the Krispy Kreme gift cards to buy us all donuts? Like we're talking a bunch of donuts.
No, Daniel, we're raffling them like right now.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to use the code UW CSA and register for a Fun to Win account where I can receive a $10 restaurant credit to use anywhere at any time. Alright, so how are raffles gonna work then?
Yeah, so Partnership Committee is actually going to be relaying those winners to us, and we'll be announcing them right over here. And if you are a winner, we will also be emailing you shortly after.
现在我们将进入抽奖环节。如果您抽了技能奖项，我们的工作人员会用电子邮箱通知您。
Alright, so let's begin. And just as a reminder, we will have Bowling Point gift cards, Krispy Kreme gift cards, and Yoda and Chewbacca Squishmallows. And as for our grand final prize, we have our AirPods Pros.
Alright, let's go ahead and begin with our Krispy Kreme gift cards. I have the raffles in this red envelope right here. Now how this will work, we have two segments here. The first is a pre-raffle, and we will be contacting you through Facebook. So the two Krispy Kreme raffle winners, congratulations. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Johannes Ali and Surin Tran. Congratulations. And now for the actual raffle of the event, congratulations to Gillian Su and Arnav Mosabi.
Alright, and now for the Bowling Point gift cards. As for the pre-raffle, we have at Fiona.Yang and at Jade He. Congratulations. And then as for the live stream raffle winners, we have Chloe, Kevin Bolden, and Angela Shin. Congratulations.
Alright, now we'll go ahead and move on to our second tier prize, the Yoda and Chewbacca Squishmallows. And again, I apologize if I butchered your name. For the Yoda Squishmallow, congratulations to Budkar Koshe. And for the Chewbacca Squishmallow, congratulations, Mike Scheid.
Alright, now for our final grand prize, the AirPods Pro that is in this envelope here. Alright, and so the winner of the AirPods Pros for tonight, we have Terry Guo. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all our raffle winners. So Lucinda, at the end of the night, did you finally figure out what was in the sky?
Okay, so let me backtrack. Well, first you had your binoculars in the beginning, and then you talked a little bit about it during the storytelling workshop. I guess this year's theme is Stars Apart, so are you referring to the stars by any chance?
Exactly, and not just the stars in the sky, but all the star performers and officers who helped make this year's virtual event possible.
And on that note, I'd like to welcome this year's CSA Culture Director, Peter Chen, for a few words before we wrap up.
最后，让我们有请今年春节的总策划人陈茵。
Hey everyone, my name is Peter Chen and I'm this year's Hey everyone, my name is Peter Chen and I'm this year's Culture Director and organizer of this event. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and from wherever you're watching this from, I hope that you've enjoyed celebrating the Lunar New Year with us. Although we're still in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, I hope that you've been able to connect with your family, friends, and loved ones in the virtual environment during this time. 大家好，我是今年的春晚组织队主任陈宁，感谢各位收看我们今晚的节目。虽然我们现在还是在疫情中，但愿各位能和家属和朋友在网络上快乐地过牛年。Although I may be the lead for Lunar, tonight's event was very thoughtfully put together by CSA UW's hardworking team of officers. I could not be more thankful and proud of them for their hard work and dedication to this event as we've planned it for the past several months. In addition, I'd like to extend a thank you to the University of Oregon Asian Pacific American Student Union, University of British Columbia CSA, Harvard University CSA, Boston University CSA, Seattle University CSA, and all of our sponsors and partners for collaborating with us on this event. I hope you all have a very happy new year, and we hope to see you back again next year. 新年快乐，恭喜发财！
Thank you, Peter, for all you've done to make this year's event possible. Lastly, we would like to thank all our viewers from across the globe for tuning into the first ever University of Washington Chinese Student Association's virtual Lunar New Year Gala. Amidst the pandemic and the Seattle snow, we hope everyone is staying safe. Although we may be stars apart, we hope that this event has brought us all closer together in celebrating Chinese New Year.
最后，我们要感谢来自世界各地的所有观众收看华盛顿大学中华同学会的春节晚会。但大家在世界各地，就像天空上的星星，让我们在疫情严重的时候，在家里的各地解手之位，在自己的学习工作上发光发亮。希望即借由今晚的春节晚会，能够把我们的距离拉得更近，来一起欢度庆祝新年。
This marks the end of our 54th annual Lunar New Year Gala. Lucinda and I enjoyed being your MCs for the night, and we will be signing off for the evening.
祝大家新年快乐，身体健康，扭转乾坤，牛气冲天。